Hello everyone, this is KimMeWyatt and welcome to the show. Today, as promised, you guys, I'm going to be doing the Blue Cup in the Attic circumstance or evidence number 4. What? Finally? Yes, number 4. I told you number 4 and 5 are coming up and I didn't know which one would be 4 or 5, respectively, if I was going to do 4 about my daughter or about the home that I grew up in. But first things first, please subscribe to that YouTube channel and the YouTube channel, and be sure to click that, there we go, notification bell, so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Also, get pen and paper or pencil and paper, or open up a note app in your phone. I am going to give you 8 terms that I am asking you guys please look up, and please look these terms up via a video format platform. And right now, YouTube is it. You're already here. Now, don't turn off this video to go do what I'm, to look them up. And then I'll give you 10 seconds to do that. But I got to tell you guys some things. God is amazing. God is absolutely amazing. While you're doing that, I'm going to write down something right quick because I need to take a little note before I forget to tell you this. Okay. Okay, first term is... I'm laughing at something because I can't wait to tell you guys. First term is... Okay, first 4 terms I'm going to give you. Please add stalking, S-T-A-L-K-I-N-G, to them. That'll save a couple of seconds. Group. Gang, electronic, cause, C-A-U-S-E. 5th term is perps. If you live in these are United States, yes, you do live by a perp within a 10-mile radius. But please keep in mind, gang stalking is all over the world. It is not just in the United States. Anywhere that there's advanced technology, and I'm just talking about the internet. That's it. That's all you got to have. The internet and electricity. Okay, let's see. Organized crime, please don't go by what you have seen in a movie or your own knowledge, unless you're in the law enforcement, and I'm talking about at a higher level, special agent and things, people like that. Other than that, you really have to look up organized crime, you guys, okay? Next term is targeted individuals with an S. You don't have to put an S, but an S. And also, let's see, group and gang stalking are basically the same. So, but look up both of them. because someone may have titled their stuff group instead of gang. Okay, and the last term is going to be empaths, E-M-P-A-T-H. Some people say empaths, either or. And I'm an empath. Yes, I am. I found out doing research, because you don't stop doing research, you guys. I go to other people's videos because, first of all, I'm not the only victim. Once again, it's all over the world, all right? So you know, as a targeted individual, which I am as well, you look at other people's videos and see what's going on with them. You know, like, I know, right? You know, and stuff like that. And yeah, so I am a targeted individual as well as an empath. And during my research, and it really wasn't research, I'm just looking at other people's videos. And this lady discussed that there are really 3 types of targeted individuals, or and empaths. And I am a super empath, meaning, and these are her words, I'm going to paraphrase, they are bad. You know, empaths are, and I am, because a lot of people cannot grasp why, like I just did, I played the music and I'm still being myself. A super empath cannot be touched. No empath can really be touched, but I'm going to tell you, a lot of targeted individuals, no, not a lot, some have committed suicide. They don't know what's going on. And I will say, they haven't committed suicide because of being targeted. It comes with the territory if they were an empath. And I say that because an empath is definitely going to be a targeted individual. They can't get around it. However, a targeted individual is not necessarily an empath. Okay? But an empath is definitely going to be targeted. You're an empath. Okay? Like, it comes with the territory. And that explains, I didn't know there was this super empath. So one of the things that makes my gang stalkers and perps upset with me, because they can't bother me, it's like, stop tickling me. Really? I mean, it's been 4 years. I mean, or what are you trying to accomplish? Anything I do in my life has a result at the end of it. Like, I am doing this or doing that. You know, go play with your little friends or yourself. Oops. Which some of them do, by the way. Moving right along. They don't know that I know, but I know what you do. You spying on me and you're being spied on. Okay. Vienna sausages on aisle 5. Moving right along. Okay, so you guys, look those terms up. Video format. Please get take a weekend off or whatever. Not off, but on your off day or whatever, when you have a lot of time. Look at several videos. Don't just look up 1 or 2. I mean, look up several videos. This is real. And the super empath, why I mention that is because we can't be touched, like she said, and it's true. I'm like, I know I pissed them off because I'm so sarcastic. I'm still going to be myself. And I'll say it again. I don't understand what the stalking with me is for, because you're not going to accomplish anything. If you steal something which you have, I know how to replace it. And I've told them, honey, let me I can jot this down. Okay, you got to take out the camera industry, the aluminum industry, the phone industry, the computer industry. Hello, Hewlett Packard. Hello there, Dale, and all you best friends of mine. Come on now, you guys. You got to take out the people that make the thumb drives, and you got to take out the people that make it's just anything, basically, almost. You know, you got to take out a lot of stuff to take me out. So I don't understand what the purpose is. Okay, yes, you did take 450 gigabytes of data off of my 900 plus gigabyte laptop, but guess what? I was laughing at you because guess what I did? Yes, I did. All I did was laugh because I'm like, I'm true to this, not new to it. You're not the first person that's tried to bother me, and you definitely won't be the last. For that reason, I have all of my things saved on multiple devices. Multiple. Knock yourself out. Literally. Because when you get through, you can't do anything with the stuff that you stole, because all my stuff is usually encoded. It is encoded. Okay? I'm true to this, not new to it. Enjoy your time watching my stuff, because guess what? I'm fixing to reformat this computer, and it's going to be like brand new and got bada boom, bada bam. So they're used to messing with people, you guys, who don't have this kind of knowledge or whatever. And so they feel like I'm one of them. You haven't figured out in 4 years I'm different. It's like a dog chasing after his tail, and I'm the tail. You'll never catch it. You'll never catch me. I don't get it. I'm like, let it go. You're watching me in my apartment every freaking night. I don't care what I do. You are a freaking pervert at the highest level of capacity. And by the way, speaking of perverts, I'm going to be doing, I already did this, I have to re-record it. I'm going to be doing, and the reason for re-recording is because, I was using someone's platform to convert my videos from audio to video with a still picture, and they're charging now, and I'm like, yeah, you're a little too high for what you have going on, so I have to re-record it. And there's other ways I could have done it, but I'm like, no, just re-record it, but perverts and, let me see, perverts and panties or something like that. Yeah, gotta record that. And I tell you what, I can see what it is right now. Let me tell you what it's going to be called. Panties and pervertedness. There you go. Gotta re-record that one. I gotta re-record another one called Old Hag Sit Down. How to know you're a slut. Okay, please know all of my stuff is adult. Love the Lord, but my stuff is adult. Sorry, a slut is a slut. The Lord knows what a slut is. Okay. I mean, really. And then young ladies, cut it out. Now I don't know if I'm gonna have to one of those I don't have to re-record, but here we go. So God is good. Before I get into number 4, the blue cup in the attic. Oh, speaking my YouTube channel, by the way, I am going over every video to make sure I said what I meant to say, and if there are corrections at the very top where the text is or will be posted, you will see before watching, and I will go into a time-stamped dealio where you'll, this is what I should have said. This is what, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's probably not there. So what's going on is I have to post, I finished the text that's going to be on every video, and I have to go over every video and post that text there. Please know that these terms will also be included on the text of every video, the terms I just gave you. So if you forget, don't worry about it. I really wish you could look it up right now because the text I have to go over every video. But if you just so happen to forget, it'll be there as well. And so you may not see text for this and text for that. All right. I had to tell you guys that I am working on the channel. It's just little old me. All right. Okay. But let me tell you what God did. So yesterday it was raining profusely. I mean, it was raining hard. And there's a pretty big breezeway, where I am. And you can go from this to this apartment and that apartment, and you can go around the corner and go to another apartment. Pretty big breezeway. And I walked to the very edge, or to the edge. Rain, I mean, the wind is blowing like crazy. You guys, some people's lights are still out. But the lights went out in the entire complex, you guys, last night, right? Now, back up. You guys know I don't shower like I really want to shower. I have to shower with my clothes on, and I have for 4 years. Okay, 3 apartments, 4 years. They have followed me everywhere I go. And, but your girl right here, for the record, for those of you who did not know, let me back up. If my mother were living, I wouldn't have to make this statement, because I would put a microphone or something up, to her mouth, and she would say this: my daughter takes a bath 2-3 times a day. And that would be a true statement. So the things that they think they're pissing me off about really is not pissing me off. The things that piss me off are things like this. I love to take a shower. I just absolutely love to keep every crack and crevice on this body squeaky clean. When I can't do that, that pisses me off. Not the little idiotic stuff you're doing. Please. You're making me famous. All right. I used to sell a shirt with my business called Keep Talking. And the word was there, SHIT, about me. You're making me famous. And they actually went like hotcakes. Yeah, keep talking blank about me. You're making me, dot, or whatever. You're making me famous. And that is a true statement. People don't understand that when they continue to talk about you, they're advertising for you. everybody's not going to feel the same way that that particular person does about an individual. So when you go telling someone something about someone, one of two things is going to or going to happen. It's going to happen. They're going to jump on your bandwagon, or they're going to jump on their bandwagon. Trust me. People are curious. They're going to want to know what you're talking about. And guess what? You're going to blow up. This is how this goes. A lot of people don't understand this, but people that are in the 1%, the people who have gone through stuff, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all of these people who have all of this money, they get it. People who have slept in their office like I have. I have slept in my office. You guys had nowhere to go. I'm sleeping in my office. I go in the bathroom to wash up. And that is also going to be one of the blue cup in the attic circumstance or evidence. But yeah, they got it. Okay. They get it for those who are still alive. Some of you don't get it. You know, my gang stalkers and perps, they don't get it. If you're dogmatic about get her done, you're going to do everything in your power to get her done, whatever her is. So there's really nothing you can do to mess with a person like that. Think about that really hard. You can't. Their drive is just totally different from your minuscule mind. So you can never fathom how that person can keep going on with all the stuff you're doing to them. They are looking at a bigger picture than you. They have bigger fish to fry than little tadpoles or what do they call minnows. And so we look at these people like minnows. You're a minnow and I'm a whale. They don't match up. They will never match up. Bye. So while it's taking you forever to get this and get that because you're a minnow, if we had to go to the finish line of the ocean finish line, if there is such a thing, if there were such a thing, who's going to get there first? That's what I thought. Me or you? Because it's going to take you till you turn 70 to realize I wasted all my time in my life. I could have been doing, oh my God, why was I watching her when I could have been focusing on me? Stupid. I don't get it. Okay, so keep it up though. Keep up the good work. I'm sorry. Didn't want to give you guys any tips. Keep it up. I love it. Okay. Reverse it. Okay, so let me tell you guys what happened. So as I was saying, it was raining. I walked out to the edge and I said, I swear God can take my breath right. I said, God, turn them off. I said, God, turn them off. Do y'all know the lights went off? Every freaking light in this apartment complex went off when I said it, said, God, turn them off. Then I got in the shower. Let me tell you something. What you guys didn't know. I didn't tell you this. I wanted to get in the shower all day because I've been touch up painting and stuff, filling in holes that they have spine on me in my apartment. Hello. And so I felt a little sweaty, a little stinky or whatever. And I wanted to get in the shower so bad, but I knew I just couldn't just take off my clothes and get in the shower. So I'm like, I have to plan my showers out right. He knew I wanted to get in the shower. He knew that. And I walked to the edge and I said, God, turn them off. The light said, bloop. Not only that, after I got out the shower, y'all, dried up, put my clothes on, perfume down and deodorant down and all that, I walked right back to that same spot and they came on. I didn't say anything this time because I wanted them to stay off. So when I tell perps, and this is deeper than the government spying on someone. I know I got an inkling of an idea what's going on. This is why I just published up the blue cup in the attic called gang stalking ... It is the TI, targeted individual, TI in parentheses, questionnaire. If you're a targeted individual, I want you to take that questionnaire, okay? Because I know in my heart is something going on, and it's not the government. It's not the government. You have people acting like pure idiots. I don't care if you've known them for a week. You know in your heart just from talking to them when they were sane for about 5 minutes. They are doing stuff that you know in your heart they would not be doing. Now, some of them, you throw them over your shoulder like a grain of salt. Okay, you would be doing this. I don't care what's going on. But there are some of the people that are spying perps on people, and you know in your heart they are so out of character. They are just totally out of character. Satan. They don't even realize that Satan is riding them like a black horse in the night. Some of these people go to church all the freaking time, y'all. Do you hear me? Now, I got a little sympathy for him because my as I told you, the lights went off. My relationship with God is impeccable. It could be better. Now he might not feel that way because I'm not giving him the time that I'm giving other things in my life. And I recognize that, you know, and I do apologize right now in front of all you guys to the Lord for that. You know, we have our little talk, but I'm telling you, I have been told by my ex-best friend, I've said this before, you know, you got that relationship with God. I didn't know she knew that, and I never knew it. I never knew it. She brought it to my attention that I had a relationship like that with God. I never once thought anything like that, but after she said it, maybe a year or something, I started, well, less than a year, I started noticing, not saying God favors a person, but I started noticing things happening because I don't mess with anyone. See, you guys, when you just let him just do his due, and trust me, so I want to intervene, and I am intervening in this in a way because I got to do my earthly part. He's going to do his heavenly part. Do you hear me? In getting this done. But through him, I have to say that through him. But God, man, he is absolutely an amazing creature. Now you're going to say, you call God a creature? Okay, get out of the TV. I'm not talking about the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, the little lizards and stuff that was in black and white, you know, from the Twilight Zone. And I'm not talking about the creatures like Frankenstein and Frankenberry and all that. No. Okay, vampire. He's a creature to me. A creature is something that you've probably seen it, but you could not comprehend it. What is it? What is God? Okay, he's a creature. Something that we will never, ever, ever comprehend. We will never be. He made us in his liking, but we will never be him. And I wholeheartedly respect that. As my father. I don't know whose father your daddy is, but my daddy is the good Lord. Well, I know when I walked out this breezeway and asked him to turn those lights off, they went off. Do you hear me? And all I said was turn them off. I said, turn them off, God. Turn them off. But y'all, as sure as I'm sitting here, they clink. I turned right around. I locked my door. I got in my shower because I can't take my clothes off. I scrubbed every crack and crevice of this dirty body down. I got out, dried myself off, put some more clothes on, and, you know, deodorized my dang on body and went right back to that same spot, and they came right back on. Now, you tell me what the Lord would do. However, someone came outside and said because they came home, the lights came back on. No, you worship Satan. Sorry. I don't care if you hear me. Moving right along. Okay, here we go. That's one thing he did. Now this did it for me. This did it for me. I want you guys, I have 19 playlists, 300 plus videos on YouTube. I want you guys to go to the playlist called Romance and Relationships. Within that playlist, there is a video called Your Blowjob Game Sucks. I have pun intended in parentheses, ... why your man may be unfaithful. You guys, I came up with the name Shauna Quay just straight out the gate. Had never heard of anyone called Shauna Quay in my life that I know of and can remember. And so just going, I'm pretty good with just dropping a hat, just coming up with a character, right? So I came up with this character, Shauna Quay. Shauna Quay had to go to the dentist to get her teeth polished, and I'm just going to leave it like that, right? Y'all, how about I found someone's purse? It was thrown in the trash. It was right there by the trash. So I was like, okay, like the person had been robbed or something. So I'm looking in this purse. How about the name on a piece of paper had Shauna Quay on it? You got spelled just like I would have spelled it. Shauna Quay. Matter of fact, here's a piece of paper right here. I laughed my butt off, y'all, because Shauna Quay, it said Shauna Quay L. Freeman. Yo, now you tell me God is not good, because I got some more stuff that's going to have some Shauna Quay in it, okay? God, man. He sees you. He hears you. I know he's fixing to take me somewhere. Y'all keep watching me. I need an audience, man. I love it. So when life gives you lemons, what you do, you make lemonade. So to answer you guys' questions, how I can do this and do this at the beginning and to the music and all of that, guess what? I can do that. I can do that, man, because it's just something that I can do. I don't understand. I don't understand what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish. I don't get it. I just call them this. When you hating, you just sound like a little baby whining and all that. I don't know what to tell them. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell them. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, those are the two things I wanted to tell you that God did before I got started. Okay, number 4, let me give you a little background on my daughter. I do not talk to my daughter. My daughter never stepped into a high school, you guys. This chick was so bad. She went from the 8th grade to college. Wonder where she got it from. Okay, so she got it from her dad and her mom, though, actually. I'm going to give him some props, okay? Don't date a man where you can't give him any props, ladies. Don't date a man and you get pregnant. I'm telling you, I got so much to tell everyone. All right? Don't date a man. If you break up with him 5 years later, you see him, you don't talk to him because you're that mad. I mean, that's something you did. And I'm also, by the way, going to be redoing the one I said, old hag, ... sit down. Ladies, stop thinking you can take someone's man because you thinking you could take someone's man. That one right there, you guys, I'm trying to refrain from cursing. I'm preacher mode. I am trying to refrain from saying blasphemy. But in this particular one, see, you are going to hear some things that you might not want to hear. I'm going to tickle your ears, okay, because I have to tell some of these ladies out here in the world today, in the free world, that they need to sit down. Sit your butt down. Okay. Ooh. So my daughter, never stepped into high school, went from the 8th grade to college, got her associate's degree at 17, bachelor's at 19, master's at 21 or 22. Not a girl I know I haven't talked to, but she's everything she's ever said she was going to do, she's done it. She is getting her doctorate without even talking to her. I know this is happening. Okay. Let me tell you what happened. My daughter and I were very close. As a matter of fact, really close. We used to literally go get food and just sit in the vehicle and watch how people walk, like in a grocery store. Just watch. Y'all, it's a hoot. Just sit up and just check out how people walk. Their walk, period. What kind of walk they have. And I know if she listens to this, she's going to start laughing because this one lady, woo! To this day, that walk is embedded in my head. We laughed so hard. Okay, never mind. She had a special walk. So with that being said, we just used to do things. So my daughter asked me, could she go stay with her dad? She loves her dad. She loved her mom. And I never kept my children from their father. So I'm like, yeah, you can go stay with your dad. We had separated. And I said, but not now. I said, wait till you turn 14. She was 12. And I promised her that, and I kept my promise. When she turned 14, I just wanted her to be a little more mature. Not that she was immature by any means of the spectrum, but 12, 14, there's a big difference. And I knew her dad would not be at home all the time. Outside sales rep, made a lot of money, and opening up accounts for this major company and taking them to lunch and the baseball games. You know how, the whole thing. And any problems they have, he took care of, the clients and all that. So I knew he would, I knew he the company vehicle that works, but I knew he would probably get off a little late. I wanted him to be at home as much as possible. And if not, her to be a little more mature, don't answer the door. These are things I taught my kids when they were younger, but just, 14, you should know a lot of stuff by the time you turn 14. And let her go stay with her dad. So one day we talked on the phone. She called me. She said, Mommy, I don't know who called who, but I remember where I was sitting. And she called me and she says, Mommy, I said, yeah. And she said, you whooped me when I was 8 years old about something. Now, mind you, she had this over-the-top sleepover with her little friends and everything. And they made cookies and all that and leftover chocolate chip morsels, white chocolate and, milk chocolate or whatever. And they were in the cabinet and with a rubber band around the excess ones. And so the leftover ones. And so I noticed that they had gone down. And first of all, my son is not a sugar baby and I'm not either. I have my moments, but I'm not a sugar baby. My daughter was a sugar baby. 3 of us. And I'm like, who could have done this but her? And so I mentioned it to her to leave it alone. I did not want her to be laughed at in school, if she gained weight or anything. So I kept abreast of her weight. Not a big girl by any means of the spectrum, but just, just little, her dad, 6'3", big dude. Not fat, but just, 6'3", big dude. Omega, by the way, so go figure. Roof, that kind of stuff. So, Omega Psi Phi, let me say that right. And so she was a big girl, but she wasn't fat, just a big girl from her. She got that from her dad's side, There's some on my side, but, so I didn't want her to be, even if she was small, I didn't want her to be laughed at by kids. So I kept abreast of her weight. I don't care if she weighed $105. I was still, as my daughter, I was still going to keep abreast of her weight. Didn't want her to get laughed at. So, keep that in mind. And so she just would not let this go, that she got this whooping. She's 16 now, mind you. I said, Indy, her nickname Indy, I don't feel like talking about that right now because she just would not let it go. So at some point I said, I don't feel like talking about it. She just would not let it go. You whooped me. Now, the first time we talked, and here's the deal. They were messed with 2 times. First time they were messed with, I don't know if she admitted to it or whatever, but the second time she kept saying, Mommy, I didn't do that. Now, my son, he's out. I know you're thinking, he might have done it. You guys, the only way my son would eat some candy, something like that, you better believe that's the only thing on the planet to eat. Okay? Seriously. He is not, no. He got that from me. I grew up the same way. He no. And my mom cooked 36 cakes and 25 pies for Christmas. I'll take the batter. She would give me the batter, the bowl and all that. I would. And I would give it back to her. Everybody's like, you are so spoiled. No, she know what. We know what's up. We know what's up. Y'all got all that bacon. I'm taking the So the spatula, man, I had stuff all on my face. Then she would submerge it in water to clean the residue. Trust me, it was just residue. But so I didn't eat cakes and pies and all that. And I'm talking butter. Okay, we used butter growing up, so it wasn't like it was nasty. I just wasn't one of those kids. And so my daughter wouldn't let it go. And I said this to her, and I'm going to tell you, we've talked one time since then. And I said, Andy, you need to be focused more on pushing away from the table than focus on some whooping you got when you were 8 years old. Why did I say that? I didn't know I hurt her feelings. So here today, you guys, I am going to officially apologize to my daughter. I know she's sneaking around. My sons told me they were trying to take me out to eat or something. So I know she's probably on she's going to hear this some kind of way. But Indy, I apologize to you. I love you. And I know in my heart you did not do that. In retrospect, I'm being spied on. And every apartment that I've lived in since this happened, I've had food taken away from me. Even here. So I apologize to you. You did not do that, and you're not that type. You weren't that type of kid. If you did it, you did it. If you didn't, you didn't. So I understand now why you kept on telling me I didn't do that. Mommy, I didn't do that. And brought it back. I don't know why you brought it back up, but okay. You got a whooping that you did not deserve, and I apologize, and I love you. However, I didn't raise you like this. We have missed so many years because you are mad because I told you to push away from the table. I only wanted you to be healthy. And no excuse. But you do not go around not speaking to your mom and you don't know when someone's going to die. Your grandmother, you loved her very much. Is she here? No, she's not. Okay? You don't waste all of these years because someone made a statement like that. You're stronger than that. Every single thing that you told me you were going to accomplish when you were a little girl, you have. So I know you're stronger than that. So you owe me an apology as well. I missed out on some years of your life, and I can't get them back. I went to your graduation when you were at your associate's degree, the other one. I said, now this is the test. She's going to invite me to her when she get her bachelor's degree. And you didn't. I didn't go. So I don't want any, Mommy, I'm sorry, no sobbing. I don't even want you to apologize to me, but you don't even ever have to call me because I gave you to the Lord, which is why you are accomplishing these things. I gave you to the Lord. So you guys, there you have it. My daughter did not eat that food. She did not eat the food. She didn't eat those morsels. I was being spied on there. Not only that, and this may go off. I had a little bust in the guest bathroom. You know, a little bust where you could put your necklace on and like it's on a display or something. I noticed that display being turned around a couple of times when I would go in that bathroom, and my kids had their own bathroom. They never came downstairs. Not only that, your instincts. Infants have high instincts. And I also noticed, this didn't happen at the beginning, so you know I'm not lying. Probably 8 months into my lease, I felt like I was being spied on. I could sense it. And when I would go in that same bathroom, when I would sit on the toilet, I would hear something coming down the walls. My neighbors next door to me just moved in all of a sudden. Townhome, garage, the works were of Hispanic descent. Now, I'm not saying because they were Hispanic, but they were. And one guy came to visit, well, my boyfriend at the time, a 63 AMG. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's a very expensive Mercedes. Doctor in the oil industry. He came to visit me, and when he left, I noticed this SUV that I'd never seen in the driveway, and it was someone in the driveway. Next day, he asked me, and this is going to cut off, neighbor, who was that? Who was that guy? I gotta go. Hasta la vista, buenas horas, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Chabela, gotta go, smooches. Bye. And if I forgot something, it'll be posted where the text is posted. Bye.